right, so we have to show you this because today was Crazy Hair Day. So I have this going on. Yeah, that's going to be the best view. Okay. And Mrs. Texas is sick, so she's gone. And then we have our in-house beetle over here. Just getting his hair out of his face. So anyway, okay, so for language arts, I'm going to let him talk. I was going to say for test studies, and then I was going to say for science.
Okay, language arts today, we did our part of the presentation for the timeline. And then I gave the students the extra time to work on any missing assignments that they had in class. It wasn't that long, it was about 8 minutes. We didn't do any sentences today. Yeah, that's what we worked on, was the timeline today. And I'll actually send a copy of the PowerPoint. I'll put a copy of the PowerPoint up on the website, so if there's any students that weren't here, they can look at that.
I should do the whole thing like this. Okay, Utah studies. We did, okay, I gave them their homework. They have homework tonight. And it is primary source analysis worksheet is what it says, and it's white. And they need to select something from their room that represents them. And then they need to analyze it because it's primary source of 2011 and of their life. And therefore they need to, in the worksheet, it gives them 4 questions that they need to answer, like what the item is, what it says about them, why it's important to one, and what it tells us about 2011. And they need to write at least a 5-sentence paragraph. And we'll be checking for grammar and punctuation and all that stuff, capitals. And that's due tomorrow.
So what is a primary source?
Primary source is a source that was, it's an original source, something that was there, created or written at the time. So anything now can be a primary source of anything that's happening now. It doesn't have to be old.
No, I know. I'm
telling
them.
you because I'm not going to talk to them.
Okay.
Hello. Okay.
What's a secondary source? Do you guys get into that later?
Yep. No,
okay.
we've already talked about it.
Okay.
You know what a secondary source is. Do you want me to tell them?
They should know, because they're going to get it in my class when they have to write their essays. And
good. They'll be pros.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it.
All right.
Okay, and then we did the timeline.
Timeline.
And we finished up a PowerPoint that we started yesterday about the about tribes around the world, because we're starting our American Indian Tribes unit. And then we started, in most of my classes, an assignment about the prehistoric American Indian tribes from Utah. So we'll finish that up in class on Thursday/Friday. And then in science today, I don't know what they did. Do you know what they did?
No, they had a substitute. Mrs. Texera is sick. I did not talk to them about it. So.
I didn't either. Sorry, don't know what they did in science. Don't worry, it won't be anything big since it was a sub. So.
Yeah. Should we explain the timeline? We'll do that next week.
We'll do it next week.
Yeah,
Done.
we'll explain the timeline next week when it's done.
It's a 7th grade wide thing. All 7 classes add to it, but we'll tell you more later. That's all. Tomorrow's athletic day.
Yes, athletic day.
Fun run. The last
run.
hour. It's a 1.5 miles around the neighborhoods around the school. So dress athletically. That's all. Goodbye.